for any business to achieve success and long-term stability, right? So talk to me more about how your platform helps the everyday consumer achieve financial success.
Good. So financial literacy is important to businesses, it's important to consumers. We serve both of them with our Quicken products. And basically, we help people make sense out of complicated financial information. And that's our target is people who are dealing with a little bit of a financial literacy problem where there's too much information coming in and it's not organized, and we sort it out and make sense of it. So that's what we do as a company.
And there's a lot of different factors right now that are impacting people's money and businesses' financials, right? I mean, we're seeing geopolitical turmoil unfolding overseas. We're in an election cycle, interest rates with the Fed, just so many things that can impact someone's bottom line. So talk to me about how your platform, how it helps consumers and businesses navigate through these sort of complexities.
Yeah, well, one of the trends that's affected many of our customers is rising interest rates. And maybe they're going back down again now, but for many of them, it still feels like if they have a variable rate mortgage, it's higher. If they have a variable rate business loan, it's more expensive. And if they have credit card debt, that's more expensive. So literally kind of managing cash flow from week to week and month to month is something that requires attention when interest payments have increased. And so we have tools in the product to help people see that, forecast their cash balance, and make decisions about which debt to pay down first based on a knowledge of the interest rate and the terms of the loans.
Can you talk more about those specific tools that you offer?
Right. Well, the broad tool is pulling all the information together from banks, credit cards, brokerage, get your credit score and so on, and organizing it in one place. The specific tools for debt reduction in our Quicken Classic product, for example, either in many cases are able to get the interest rate from the financial institution as part of what we call aggregation or download, or in other cases the user has to provide that. But they're calculators, not incredibly complicated, but still, that do the math of figuring out, if I have a term loan, if I have 2 credit cards, if I have minimum payments of X, minimum payments of Y, which one, and a mortgage, should I pay down my mortgage early, and just make sense of it. So that's how we help customers deal with debt and come up with optimum repayment strategies.
Why was it important that Quicken engage with the broader fintech community and attend this event, Money 2020 this year?
So long ago, Quicken was an island. It was a piece of isolated software that lived on a personal computer in the way back times. Quicken has actually been on the market since 1984, I'd have to tell you. But in today's world, financial software is about connecting. We reach out in the digital financial world. We have 11,000 financial institutions, over 10,000 billers. We get currency exchange rates, stock quotes, crypto prices, whatever. We bring that all together in one place and organize it. So we are implicitly a highly connected company, and some of the meetings I've been having are with our partners who help maintain those critical connections so the data flows as smoothly as possible to our customers.
And you recently did a survey on side hustles in the US. Yeah, so talk to me about this study and what were your key findings from it?
Side hustles are interesting because it really captures what we do, which is at the intersection of consumers having their financial life and then their personas as business people. We define a side hustle as somebody who has a day job, a W-2 job, but also makes money doing something else. Maybe they're selling on Etsy, maybe they're providing consulting services on the side. Maybe my favorite one, they're a cabinet maker. But what we found to our surprise, and to my surprise when we interviewed 1,200 households, is that for many of them, it's not keeping the wolf from the door. I envision people taking an overnight job in a factory or something just to keep food on the table for their family. But in many cases it has a much more positive spin. These people are getting extra money, sure, so they're paying down their mortgage quicker or they're saving for retirement, but it's something they like to do. The cabinet maker,
oh, that's amazing.
She enjoys that. So for many of these people, it's really a positive in their life because they're learning something, they're doing something they value, and it's a source of 20 or 30% of their income in many cases. The one thing they don't like is it's complicated to keep track of, because if you just have a salary, it's easy to know where the money is. If you have one of these jobs, typically the money comes in erratically and you have to collect from customers. And of course, that's where we can help them a lot with our Quicken products.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Okay, all right, thanks.